Right. 22nd of May, 2026. Have a little bit of more chaos. You're gonna hate me by the end of it. But so I'm gonna be staying at my daughter's a couple of days. I am taking the cards with me. I will do reads while I'm there, if possible, if the twins let me. Because my son and my daughter, both in different properties, are having to move because of the housing situation in England at the minute. Landlords selling up, stuff like that. So it's all going to be a bit chaotic for the next week or so. But I will get a read done every day because I'm going to take my stuff with me. So I won't be at home. Well, not all the time anyway. So that's that. The song is Read All About It. That's all I'm getting is Read All About It. So maybe some news in the newspapers. It is the 22, which is the Fool's Journey. So London, I'm hoping for a change at number 10. I know, probably the devil you know, the devil you don't, but nothing can be worse than he is. So that's that. Now, so let's start with the read then. Let's play the energy. We'll do it again because I've just been babbling about nonsense. There we go. So 7th house then. Partnerships, legal matters, justice. Martyrs and victims, because we've got Pisces there, and Mars, war. So what have we got then? Taurus is in Mars. Pisces is the IC. 7th house is Gemini, so communications. Mars and Pisces. Pisces is in the 4th house of home and family life. So let's have a look. The Fool's Journey begins again. Another chapter, which you might be reading all about in the newspapers. Nobody gets newspapers now, though, do they? So it could be a Facebook post. It could be on X or Twitter or whatever they want to call it now. You may read about it. So there's Neptune. So let's have a look then. I did get 2 songs at once, so we may find that tomorrow's song will fit this better, and today's song will fit tomorrow's better, but hey ho. A fool on his journey. There he is, he's setting off, he's very afraid of the future. He wants to put things off till tomorrow as long as he can. Well, some things just happen and you've just got to suck them up, buttercup, and go with them. So maybe there will be a delay. Yes, there will be a delay because now we've got the world. So we have to end one chapter first. So as with my son and daughter, they're having to finish up with the old house and find a new one. So there is a gap there that needs to be filled. My daughter's card has come up there, so sons and daughters could be important, but that's the mother energy. Abundance, Venus, Taurus, which we've got in the dice. Well done, Spirit. So they've done it straight away. There it is. It's about having the moral high ground. So doing the right thing and knowing you're doing the right thing. It doesn't matter what they sling at you. They can sling the kitchen sink at you. But you've got the moral high ground. 7 days. Growing as a person, as a soul, abundance. The poppies, November 11th. Remember. Remembrance. Agriculture, which is very important at the minute because Bill Gates is buying all the land up. the military and those in uniform. But above all, it's the mother. Feeling stuck, feeling unable to move forwards in stormy waters, unable to finish a chapter, in limbo, trying to finish this chapter. Bob and Dean, 21. So 3 and 30, 21. 3 and 30 is positive, 21 is negative. We have decisions to make, and it's causing a bit of fear. We don't want to look a fool, but this is starting our new chapter, our new journey. There's an injustice. There's the 7th house of Libra. Well done, Spirit. Number 11. So that's my son's card. That's my daughter's card. So maybe she's going to get what she wants and he won't. He'll have to wait for a while. It's a shame. So both suffer injustice. But for you, it could be a door number. It could be somebody's birthday of someone that's alive or past. We've got Katie and Zoe and Richard and the Lord Mayor of London. So we've got the snake again. So we need to shed that skin. We can't stay as we are. We are paralysed with this decision because we have to wait probably till Mercury retrograde to revisit something. It's 2 weeks, or it could be any other retrograde, because sometimes Elaine says something else is in retrograde. So I take that as my Mercury retrograde card because it is, but I'm pretty sure it could be, because we talked about it yesterday in the song, something retrograding. We may be in denial, we may be trying to protect others, we may be not sure of our facts. So we've got to have that moral high ground, we've got to do the right thing, at least for the next 7 days. We don't want to be emotionally, financially, spiritually, mentally or physically blackmailed by others. So now we've got Libra in the chart. Let's have a look. We've got Taurus, Ceres, and 6th house. We've got which is health. We've got Libra in the 11th house of wishes and dreams. It's nowhere else in the chart. So Libra could be very important. It's the loins, the marital home, the groin for the men, colon, prostate sometimes. But it is an injustice, a legal injustice, an open enemy perhaps. The allergies are back, so you're going to have to put up with me sniffing, and that is so rude, and I apologise. Yeah, somebody's blocked, no communication, the check's not in the mail, the money's not coming in, everybody's skint, and that's no word of a lie in England. Nobody's got any money. The parcel hasn't arrived, and those in uniform of dark complexion are not a good sign. There we have it again. So we've got all the story that we need. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn there. Emails not arriving, letters not arriving, checks not arriving. Somebody unable to communicate. But we've got the abandonment issues with the 2 of Swords twice. This is the end of the story. So we have to make a decision. We can't wait till we're sure of the facts. We can't protect others, and we can't be in denial. Yeah, we've got to get over our fears, I think, basically. So the rest is gravy. Let's have a look. Yeah, these are not your team, these are not your people. A failed business, a failed partnership, something's failed. Red flags all over this. You need to find a new team. Failed study, perhaps. There we have the good leader, the one that will lead his people. It could be a father figure, a boss. So we've got mum and dad both in this, and they are positive energy. 4 and 31. Aries, we have Aries, or we did have Aries all over the chart. It's about having self-respect, self-esteem, putting shoulders back, chest out, looking the world in the eye. It's success in business and it's protection. So I would add to that George and Doris, because that's my mum and dad. So let's have a look. Aries. Aries is still in Neptune is still in Aries, sorry. So is Chiron, the wounded healer. So you can't heal others till you heal yourself. And it is in the 5th house of things that go on in the dark. So that could be important. A benefactor, a king, a president, a father figure or boss. So like it or not, you have to do the right thing now. Because karma has led you up to now, and rightly or wrongly, intentionally or unintentionally, you have done something that brought you to this place. And you are reaping the rewards of it, good or bad. So you must make sure that what you do from now on is good and right and just, not just for everybody else, but for yourself. If not, you will reap that same karma again. So we do not chop the apple tree down because it doesn't bear good fruit. We prune the branches, so we sever ties with what no longer serves us and who no longer serves us, and we feed the roots. We don't give up. So no matter how testing it is, somebody is watching. There is a truth being spoken, perhaps a Gemini child, a Libra child, or Aquarius, or an immature adult. But somebody is watching, and words are being spoken, and they are true, whether you like them or not. They may be harsh. Spirit are giving us the chance here, a gift of a new beginning, of filling your cup to the top. Your cup is never half empty or half full. It's refillable by you. This is 1 month and you of happiness and emotional gifts. No, I've just done that, and that's, so yeah, a lack of success right now. That's the problem. Look, mum and dad are watching over you. Gotta be there. So the gift of unconditional love for yourself and others. Perhaps the conception of a child. But you can't have a child without the wand. If we don't get the wand, there's no child. Yeah, see, 21 again. The same. We cannot begin the next chapter till we end that last one. So bring things to a culmination. I don't think they're going to end well. They're going to end badly, unfortunately. 21. And it will make you fear the future. Inheritances go through your fingertips. Number 72, the World Wide Web. Inherited jewellery, a string of pearls, and yeah, there's the woman, Leo energy of any gender. The one who is high maintenance, expects the best, and is very successful. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. Possible minor surgery or surgery on the heart. And that could be how mum and dad passed, I don't know. But the grieving is coming to an end. We're healing. And there's mum again with dad, the divine couple. But there is delays in this couple being together. So they didn't go at the same time, if this is your mum and dad that's in spirit. Or there's a delay in them travelling towards each other. This divine masculine and divine feminine. Yeah, the truth will set you free. Use that sword to sever ties with what no longer serves you. The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Swords is sex, but it doesn't mean that there will be a child unless we've got the Ace of Wands. transformation, death and rebirth. When someone dies, there is always a birth. The shedding of the skin, or we like to call it the butterfly emerging from the cocoon. So you go in as a caterpillar, you go through all the rigmarole and all the stress and all that struggle, but you can't be helped because you've got to do it by yourself or your wings will not be strong enough to fly. And we shed that skin and we become that butterfly. So there is a death of the caterpillar, but a birth of the butterfly. Scorpio energy, the reproductive organs, shared resources. It's massively important. 13, Nick and Helen. And enemies, maybe you're seeing friends as enemies and enemies as friends, or you may be your own worst enemy, but you will overcome these enemies even if they're yourself, if you love unconditionally. Yeah, because there's been unfaithfulness here, or you have been drained of all that energy, and Spirit wants to fill your cup again. So watch out for the gift that Spirit is trying to give you. A lost love, perhaps. Maybe these two divine couple were in separation, not together when they passed. So let's see what the astrology says then. The 7th house, we know, is open enemies, partnerships, marriages, the lines, Libra, the colours blue and brown, relationship, matrimony, partnerships, unity, other people, projecting your feelings and emotions onto others, that's not a good thing, public enemies and lawsuits. So there's the Libra energy. It's where the self meets the other, so your divine counterpart. Mars in this house suggests that the chart's owner seeks an assertive partner. So we've got Mars in our dice. If you've got it in your chart in the 7th house, that would be an aggressive partner. Unable to adapt to each other. So maybe, like I said, they were in separation. Somebody seeking feedback to reinforce their sense of self. We don't want that. We don't need that. We've got to give ourselves the love. Expectations and fears are projected onto another, seeing qualities in them that they may not necessarily have. It may be that what we seek in a partner is what we need to feel complete, and as such is an indication of what still has to be owned in ourselves. So we have to find it within ourselves. So Pisces, Mars in Pisces then. This isn't going to be good, is it? Fire and water. Fluidly assertive, impractical, self-sacrificing, so playing the martyr, being the victim, imaginatively, easily sidetracked. Mars in Pisces embraces martyrdom and has a strong sex drive. So somebody use sex as a weapon and is more attracted to fantasy lovers. So, yeah. Wake up and smell the coffee. Stop romancing. So the lesson then today, and I know it's late, but I've had a really long day and I've got a lot of long days to come, so you'll see me at random times now. There'll be one every day if I can do it, but it won't be regular intervals. Magical dreaming. See, you have to keep your dreams alive, but remember the dream time. They put blockages in your way when they need you to go in a different direction. So your third eye, listen to your subconscious It's been telling you for a very long time this situation isn't working, and you don't want to repeat family curse. Magical dreaming is the path which we travel during our journey, the Fool's journey. There's the path he's setting out on. Often our dreaming may follow the same track lifetime after lifetime in different bodies and different countries, but still covering familiar territory, because sometimes this divine couple just meet at the wrong time in the wrong place. Having the courage to travel tracks less travelled is what our dreaming is really about. Allowing your soul to have a different experience is the way in which we grow emotionally, and we are growing emotionally there with the Mother card. Growing as a person, as a soul. Where's she gone? She's been here twice. So where is she? There she is. She's growing. The Aboriginal culture, our dreaming marks the tracks in which we travel from season to season, and this travel has been delayed. To find food, attend ceremony over Mother Earth, she insists we make changes in our dreaming and presents us with a drought, a flood, a fire, bills, loss of a job, loss of a home, whatever it is, and blocks the direction of our journey. We are blocked, for definite there. Preventing us from moving forward. So not yet, we can't move forward yet. Like the changes in our ancient dreaming, we need to learn to adapt to what is happening, and if needed, change direction of the path in which we are travelling. It is time to look closely at changing your dreaming and journey in alternative direction. You've been walking this well-worn track for far too long, and nothing has changed and nothing has improved either. Change the direction of your dreaming and experience life on a different track. You'll be amazed at the emotional and spiritual growth you will experience on this new journey into your future. So, feel the fear and do it anyway. Challenge your ally then. Read all about it. Or it may be tomorrow's song, which is something about glow in the dark. What is it? I don't know, something about glow in the dark. But that's not the title of the song, it's just in the lyrics. Never heard it before. So that might be tomorrow's or today's. The Hungry Ghost, number 14. So what you feed is what will happen. What you believe, basically. So 14. So we've got 13 and 14 there. If you like, we've got 12 because we've got Pisces. So, and we've got 11. When the hungry ghost appears on your path, so paths again, they will not seem at first like allies because they represent your constant focus on the past and the consuming desire to know the future. The future is not promised, which rob you of your true present. But in fact, they are here in the service of alerting you to your obsessive thinking and addictions. They're masters at magnifying repetitive behaviour. So what do we say? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different outcome. The message is for you to examine whether you are doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. This time will be different. I have control over this. Are false statements and a sign of deep denial of the truth. There's your denial. You're in denial. Now is the time to let go of that thinking. Surrender your will, your life, your heart's desire, and all that pains you to the divine, because order will be restored in your world. The hungry ghost also brings understanding about the distractions of life that will seduce you into forgetting what you really desire, such as success. They're asking you to become aware that what others want and what the culture dictates while making you happy may not be what's best for you. So do what's best for you. Don't get caught up in outside appearances, because all that glitters is not gold, at least not for you. Look beyond the veneer and you will find the true substance in your life, because you deserve nothing less. So, don't follow the money, because that'll get you nowhere. Go for the love, and if you don't find it, give it to yourself. Here we go. Song might take some time to write up, so it's going to be a late one tonight. Abundance, and there she is again. 333. 333. 30, 30, 30. Abundance. It is time for your life to flow with prosperity, love, and success. There's the love. And there's what they want to give you, which is the truth, which will be success. You draw from the limitless universal pool. There's the pool, the font. According to your belief in how much you deserve it. So have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Know your worth. Taurus. Angel wisdom is reminding you now to believe in yourself and trust that you deserve more. And then you will attract abundance and true riches of life. To feel surrounded by love, you must open your heart to others. Choose to do what fulfills you most, and the angels will bring you joy, satisfaction, and success, because you've failed here miserably. Enhance your prosperity by receiving graciously, giving willingly, saying thank you for everything, even the bills, and enjoy all you have, and more will come to you. You deserve love, prosperity, and success, so don't think you don't. I know it's hard sometimes, it really is. So here we go. Last one. Read all about it. Oh, you may see some crazy posts, and it could be global. The eel and the iris. Iris, 14, but in this it is 42. Safety. You are safe. Mum and Dad have got this. You're safe in their hands. So, 42. Slippery eel. Eels are furtive creatures, often burying themselves in the murky depths. The idiom, slippery as an eel, refers to an eel's ability to escape harm, and so will you. The iris is tall, hardy flower from which the fleur-de-lis, a medieval symbol of power and victory, is derived. Together, the stealthy eel and the mighty iris indicate safety in our home, relationship and work, and that's what we need. So now is a good time to establish healthy boundaries. Do not be a martyr, do not be a victim. If others take offence, do not fret over their reaction. That says more about them than you. Stand firm in your power and be like the iris. What do I need in order to feel safe? How can I extend safety to others? There we go. Absolutely beautiful. Thanks for listening. I'll get a song wrote up as fast as I can. Bye-bye.